Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and today in Warframe, I wanted to talk about how Duplex Bond and Contagious Bond have completely broken my game while streaming. All of the footage you see here was live footage, and it completely freezes my game up when I live stream and seemingly when I'm host. I need to test it more, but for now it seems like it only incredibly lags out when I'm host with Duplex Bond and Contagion. You seeing those like massive frame spikes? It's gonna get so much worse once I start spamming out abilities. So essentially what's going on right now is I was streaming on twitch.tv/Pupsker and on YouTube as I do. And by the way, this is going to be a sponsored Genshin Impact video since I did have a sponsored Genshin Impact stream. You know, might as well make it one for one. So if you use my link to sign up and play Genshin Impact, you're directly supporting the channel, so I appreciate it. Let me know if you do end up signing up and, you know, thank you. But this footage right here is live footage. If I take away my face cam right now, this was the live face cam of my stream. As you can see, my face cam not lagging in the slightest, but Warframe gets to the point where it hits like 0 FPS and then completely kills itself. So you may be asking, what essentially is happening? Like, what is this chaos? We'll get to a point like right there where it just completely breaks itself. So, Duplex Bond spawns another companion every 100 energy used. See, it gets so much worse. And Contagious Bond essentially makes it so that your companion helps spread status so much better. So when I'm streaming and seemingly when I'm hosting, the sheer volume of shit going on in the game, status-wise, elemental-wise, companion spawning-wise, completely freezes the game and makes me just unable to play it while I'm streaming. So that has made it so that Duplex Bond and Contagious Bond is an unplayable combo. Look at this shit! This happened in real time. It muted the game, the sound got completely broken. I was asking my team, I was like, guys, what's happening in game? Is it like bugging out for you? And one of my allies said, the enemies aren't dying, they're just standing there and they're invincible. So whenever I freeze up, it kind of breaks the game because I'm host, right? And the enemies freeze up and don't take damage and then teleport all around. And this is live gameplay of how I was playing Warframe during this entire time. So shit is absolutely bonkers unplayable. And I don't know what the fix is. So I'm assuming the issue is I'm both streaming as well as hosting, and Warframe apparently just can't keep up with that. Like on my side, nothing's lagging other than the Warframe game itself. So I think these added spaghetti code jank mods have made it so that the game just shits itself completely the entire time I'm playing it and hosting. Because it's just, there's too much things going on, too many things, and the spaghetti code apparently just can't handle it. So I played a mission like this for straight up like 20-30 minutes, right? If we teleport around, this was another spot where it just completely broke the game, right? I was trying to throw out stuff, elements were going on everywhere. The game just could not freaking handle it. And it just doesn't make sense to me. It's only when I'm host seemingly, and I've only been able to do this when I'm hosting and when I'm streaming. I tested afterwards. I can play the game no problem when I'm not hosting, and I can use Contagion and Duplex Bond no problem. But I haven't been able to test it while I'm hosting. I can do it single player, no issues whatsoever. So if I'm single player, I can use any sort of like mod setup off stream. So it's like Warframe with Duplex Contagious Bond mixed with me streaming on Twitch is somehow, or like Twitch and YouTube through OBS, is somehow completely breaking the Warframe game. It's like such a wildly random bug that I came across, and I want to test it out more. Seemingly the main culprit is Duplex Bond, multiplying my companions, breaking it. But I think the addition of Contagious Bond, just having so many elemental effects from those bugged as hell duplication what are they, Kubros? Sorry. it just completely breaks everything. I just thought this was like an absolutely wild and hilarious glitch because like, holy crap, the game just breaks completely, throws down to 0 FPS, and I do think it's only when I'm host, and it is affecting everyone else in my game as well, because like, I'm host, right? So I don't know how to feel about this bug. I don't think there's a way for me to fix this bug. I'm gonna test around more later on with this bug and see if I can replicate it off stream, on stream, if it's only if I'm hosting while streaming, if I'm hosting and recording, if I'm hosting and not streaming. I'll have to test out everything and let you know. But for now, I cannot host Warframe with Contagious Bond and Duplex Bond while I'm streaming. I cannot use those mods while I am streaming, or else you get this. You get slideshow frame. The game becomes half a frame per second, or 1 frame per second. Absolutely atrocious. If I can end up replicating this off stream as a host in like multiplayer, I'll let y'all know. If you want to start a magical adventure, check out my sponsored link for Genshin Impact, right? I'll throw it down in the description as well as in the, I should say the comment section as well as the description box of this video. And if you want to support the channel any other way, you can check out any of my socials, subscribe, like, comment down below, or use Epic Games creator code Pupsker. Because Fortnite's getting a ton of skins, Lego shenanigans happening. Fortnite's like pretty much a metaverse at this point. Shit's insane. So yeah, let me know what you think about the bug. I'm gonna try and get a game where I'm hosting it off stream, and if it ends up bugging, that'll be at the end of this video and this won't be the end. But if this is the end, then that means that this game just hates me while I'm streaming and hosting. So hey, I'll let you know, but thank you all for being here. And I'll see you next time. We're getting a free Steinax, or not Steinax, free Sevagoth, as well as some free Orkin Reactor Catalyst and Iotins as Twitch drops this week, so it's good times. Okay, everybody, after further testing with Warframe, this is a bug mainly with Duplex Bond when I am hosting a match. This doesn't happen when someone else is hosting a match. This is only happening when I am the host of the match. I wanted to make sure to check. So even if no one's joined yet, that's what happens. It seems right now, when I'm not streaming, when I'm not even recording, when I'm just playing the game and hosting using Duplex Bond, every time whenever it spawns up another Kubro, half the time, it'll just freeze like it did right there. I think when I get a big enough, like full party of 4 people, when it's a survival and there's so much damage numbers and everything working with Contagious Bond as well as Duplex Bond, it breaks everything completely. So the previous ones were when I was doing a full Steel Path survival with people everywhere and Archon hunts, right? And everything was just freezing and exploding. But this was just a general exterminate where I was running through it, killing everyone. We don't really get to the point where a mass amount of enemies are spawned up in like a corner, but it's possible that the mass amount of enemies and, well, other than like right here, right? But it's possible that the mass amount of enemies and me being host is really what kills it with Duplex Bond, Contagious Bond. Either way, it just sucks so much that these ridiculously amazing, cool, good mods are broken and spaghetti coded seemingly in the game, so I can't properly use it if I'm hosting. It's such an annoying random bug, and Warframe's always been known for their annoying random spaghetti code like bugs. And I just wanted to let everyone know and yell at the clouds because, God, that's so freaking annoying. Especially when you're trying to do a survival and you freeze the entire game for like 10-15 seconds. Like, unplayably bad bug. But it's playably bad in like exterminate and shorter missions. So yeah, let me know what you think and if the bug happens to you when you're hosting using Duplex Bond and Contagious Bond. I'm very curious if this is a widespread issue or more of a smaller niche game breaking issue. Either way, let me know, and I will never use these mods again for the next while until they fix it because I hated freezing for 10-15 seconds. So cheers, sub, like, Epic Games creator code Pupsker.